Hey, this is Zach. Welcome to Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today is Monday, September 23rd, and we're going to be talking about XRP. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. We're going to start this off with an old tweet from David Schwartz. David Schwartz says, in fact, a lower price for XRP makes payments more expensive. This is why it was impractical to use Bitcoin to buy a house when Bitcoin was $100, but practical to use Bitcoin to buy a house now that Bitcoin is much higher. Lower prices for XRP make XRP payments much more expensive. It's a good point. We have to keep this in mind. We have this tweet from Vandal. I believe we're in the disbelief phase. The next few to several months will truly test your discipline and conviction as a crypto and digital asset investor. And we look at this picture here. We see two different cycles, one of them beginning and one of them ending. Disbelief is at the very start. Build your way up from hope to optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria, and then you come back the other side. Complacency, anxiety, denial, panic, anger. And then you get to disbelief again. So where are we at now? People are angry. People are jumping ship. I'd say we might be in a little bit of disbelief phase. Looking at this tweet from Micah, who's ready? All the years of accumulating and not giving up is about to pay off. Do us well, October, as some people call it, Uptober. And we get this little accumulation cycle here. We have a lot of people doing TA. If you look up XRP on Twitter, you get a lot of TA folks. I'm not going to be doing TA for you. We can review other people's TA. They look similar to me. These charts look similar. September of 2016, September of 2023. Here we go, September of 2024. Gearing up. From Smoke, stablecoin regulation could hinder Tether's position. USDC is expected to overtake USDT. These two might be competing for number 2. USDT and USDC. We have Ripple with legal clarity and the reserves to make a stablecoin real without saying, well, do you have the money? Do you have the money in the reserves? Ripple has 45 billion XRP. Tether, what do you have? USDC, what do you got? It's an interesting argument. I think it's coming at the perfect time, right before RLUSD comes out. We have another tweet from Smoke. MICA's implementation is expected to bring legitimacy and regulatory clarity to the crypto industry. And this is a European Union's MICA regulation. They say it's set to transform a cryptocurrency landscape. Smoke and others are speculating that we're going to see a new landscape here in the United States as well. The EU, America, we don't want to fall too far behind the BRICS nations. We don't want to fall too far behind Southeast Asia. And we're going to look into what Malaysia is doing with XRP soon, but let's look at this with Korea. This is from Jack the Rippler. XRP has been officially added as a payment option via Surfy in South Korea. You can now pay with XRP in every store in South Korea. And then we have this commercial from Japan. Jack the Rippler shares this with us as well. Let's look at this commercial. It's pretty silly.
It's the marks. Ready?
FX は SBI FX トレード。
If you've ever watched Japanese TV, it's entertaining. So you gotta have entertaining commercials. Here it is. SBI promoting XRP. You gotta love it. Jack the Rippler posted this video of Brad Garlinghouse talking on Bloomberg Crypto. Let's check it out. Let's hear what Brad had to say.
So you would welcome an XRP ETF then?
We would certainly welcome it, and I think it's inevitable that there'll be, multiple ETFs around different tokens. And I think you'll even see ETFs potentially around baskets that also, I think, further diversify that risk.
Are you in talks with the largest issuers, particularly BlackRock, to get this done?
Well, I'm not going to comment on that. I know BlackRock has said some things publicly. We think it makes sense for the XRP community overall. Ripple obviously is a very important stakeholder in the XRP ecosystem, but we're not the only player. And look, we've seen, before the SEC lawsuit, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. I think because of the headwinds of that lawsuit, we've now seen that largely abate. But the long-term view on these things is about, how do you create utility and really solve real-world problems with these different digital assets?
Love it. Moving on to Mr. Man. In the next year, we're likely to experience the network effect. Ripple's network effect grows as more users adopt the fast, cost-effective cross-border payment system. Increased adoption drive XRP demand, boosting value. This attracts more participants, creating a positive feedback loop of utility and growth. This is from the digitalpoundfoundation.com. So we know that Ripple's been working with the Bank of England, Bank of Canada, Bank of America, working with a bunch of countries to potentially make their own central bank digital currency. Now Ripple has their own stablecoin, RLUSD. We know that there's a second private ledger, and banks have already been using XRP, and there's speculation on what the price of that private ledger is. Here we go. We have this video, and it was posted by XIF.03. And this is a video from Malaysia, where it's Ripple's global expansion continues. XRP makes waves in Malaysia. XRP's triumphant march continues. Let's listen to the CEO of Money Match, Adrian Yap, who is partnering with Ripple to make life easier for his business.
My name is Adrian Yap. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Money Match. Basically what we do is we're a Malaysian-based company that handles cross-border payments, primarily for SMEs. And with Ripple, that's basically helped us allow these SMEs to make payments to, I think, over 100 countries around the world already. When Ripple made the introduction, it's sort of like a hug instead of a handshake, right? And that basically allowed us, granted us greater access and quicker access to banks as well. So we're speaking to the right people, in the right partners, and like I said, being on RippleNet sort of gave us some sort of credibility as well, and they took us basically a lot more seriously, and then they allowed us to basically open up the payment rails and corridors to these countries as well, which in turn lowered our costs, and then sort of generated more volume. Ripple sort of kickstarted everything for us with that regards to certain corridors, of course. I think the partners that Ripple have brought on board, we saw a cost reduction of close to about 40%. We obviously took this cost savings and passed it back down to the customer. So in return created a lower euro pricing for us as well, which then in turn completes the loop. So then we had more customers, we generated more volumes. Yeah, I mean, we were using other partners, even Swift to a certain extent, right, to clear our European payments as well. So the Swift network typically takes 2 days, right, for the money to reach our customers. We managed to get money to Europe in under 5 hours. Yeah, that's basically from my compliance to clear, to our partners' compliance to clear, and basically the money reaching our client's account in euro through the SEPA network. So that greatly enhanced the whole experience for our customers as well, and in turn, created a very satisfied customer. The sort of vision I think that we have for Money Match as well is pretty in line with what Ripple has as well. And you want to make payments everywhere, anywhere, and everywhere, right? So I think that's typically something that we are looking to grow to as well. I mean, it's one thing about what we have the rails right now. I mean, thanks to Ripple, but I think that what we really want to do is to have the ability to collect and not send as well, and have multiple licenses so we can grow our own network. But I think the key focus would be to build our outbound and collection capabilities in the near future on a global scale.
There you have it, RippleNet and Money Match. From Crypto Barbie, CIBC has officially joined forces with Ripple to streamline cross-border payments, utilizing XRP for faster and more affordable international transfers. This collaboration will tap into RippleNet's blockchain technology to enhance global transaction efficiency. Let's look at this. Look at this photo. XRP and Ripple at the top, and we have this iceberg, and it goes all the way down to the Rockefeller Foundation, with SBI, Medico, SABB, HSBA, SAP, MasterCard on there. Go through these companies. Take any company you want in here and Google the name Ripple afterwards. Or get on ChatGPT and ask it, hey, what is this partnership about? Don't let me tell you. Look it up for yourself. It's an awesome graphic of this iceberg here. Ripple's partnered with a lot of people, and it's not a secret. You can go to their website and look it up. And a lot of these companies are talking about what they're doing with Ripple and XRP. If you're not paying attention, you might miss the train, as Rosie Rios has said. Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Until next time.